Alright, let's look at this Maokai reveal. Let me see. Okay. To wilt. 4 mana, 1/4. The first time you play another ally each round, toss 2 and summon a sapling. Oh no. We're getting Dr. Boom. Level up when your units have died or your cards have been tossed 25 times this game. Tossed? What the heck? Your units have died or your cards. A lot of units in Shadow Isles die already. Or your cards have been tossed. Okay, and this toss mechanic is even more, so maybe it'll be done quick. Okay. New keyword toss. Obliterate X non-champion cards from the bottom of your deck. What? Wow, send it to the, but does it send it to the graveyard? That's crazy. That's so good for like the harrowing or even rekiller, I suppose. If you get like a champion and stuff like that. If there's a lot of support, this could be really, really strong. When I'm summoned, toss 3. Wow, it has lifesteal too. Oh, it even shows you. Wow, that's really nice. What's better for that to happen before going blind? Is that a new card? Sap Magic Burst, toss 3, heal allies 3. A little sapling. Oh yes, Challenger. That's so cool. That's such a sapling card. Ephemeral and Challenger. That's just like League, where they just run at you and die. It was wonderful. What a beautiful card. Damn. The Isles will bloom again. Yeah. 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 Wait. The first time you play another unit each round, toss 2 and summon a sapling. So you're constantly going to be throwing your cards away too. That's the thing about this. First time you play another unit each round, toss 2 and summon a sapling. Saplings are good just to have, I guess. Okay, now he has regenerate when I level up. Obliterate the enemy deck? What? That's insane. Wow, that's exciting. I am so happy. This is a crazy card. Wow. Obliterate the enemy deck, leaving 4 non-champions. Start of the round, summon a sapling. That is insane. Oh my god, that is such a cool animation. I cannot be broken. And then you start out valuing them because your Maokai is gonna summon saplings. Wow, that's crazy. That is insane. That looks really good. Is there more? No, no, no. What a card. Okay, let me see. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna look up the new cards. Yeah, there's Maokai. Saplings. Sap Magic, 3 mana, toss 3, heal allies 3. I wonder if it heals your Nexus too. If so, that's pretty good. Um, I don't know what kind of cards you need to really be healing though. But if the goal is to toss as much as you can in the deck regardless, if he heals your Nexus, this card's really, really good. It'd be a lot of help for Maokai, especially because he doesn't have Regenerate. So if you do take some trades, need a sap. I do see him being on the bench for the most part, but he does have 4 health, which is important to know. And if they were to like, do some damage to him, trying to get rid of him, with spells, you can burst and just keep him alive. It's a good thing this card's a burst though. I think this will be really good and constructed, help out Makai. Expedition though is kind of weird. I wonder if they'll keep Toss in Expedition. Maybe they will outvalue some other cards. Let's see. There are other cards. Thorny Toad. 2 mana, 1/4. Last breath. Toss two and heal your Nexus two. Yeah, like sustain is really, really needed. Is because you're gonna have a lot of sustain in your deck, but if you mill it, that's just unfortunate. So, need a lot of sustain while you keep tossing and keep your board, keeping you alive. Pretty good. I mean, if you compare it to like Vanguard Lookout, before he was an elite in Expedition, he was just kind of annoying body to deal with, right? And in Constructed, I mean, he was kind of useless. But the fact that he tosses two and heals two is just an extra effect. So maybe it'll be alright, but I think it's a good card that'll stay for 2 turns, which is important. 7 mana Overgrown Snapvine. 4/3. When you summon a follower, kill it to summon an Overgrown Snapvine. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool card. Yeah, that's crazy actually. Man, imagine if Iceborne Legacy was still a card. If Iceborne Legacy had that old effect, I could see an Iceborne Legacy deck with this. I mean, you could probably still do it, but if they just cancel your move or anything, that's it. This is such a cool card. You can just have a full board. If they kill one of them, you summon an overgrown Snapvine that has the same effect. I'm assuming. So you could just have like a bunch of one drops and like your deck just a bunch of low cost and like summon spiders and stuff. Because like for example, overdrawn spiders, or I forget the name actually. The 5 mana card that summons three spiders that makes them 2/1s. You get three 4/3s instead for 5 mana. That's really good. And if like I said, if they kill some of them, but one survives, you can still keep using the effect. It looks like. I think this card is. I think this card would be crazy. Wow. And constructed it might be really good unless there's like full board clears. But a full board clear, like avalanche wouldn't even deal with it. It has to be like double avalanche. And then you do have the new burst heal card if you are afraid of double avalanche or something like that happens, right? What else could clear? And then I guess Ruination, but I don't know. This seems really good. Having a board filled with 3 health minions is different than having a single card with 3 health because one card with 3 health is very easy to deal with. But if you can get another minion, like let's say they answered you right with a like you play this card, they Jinx Bomb. If you Vile Feast and you get a 4/3, you can keep it going. I'm not sure if that's how that interaction will work. I would assume it would though. So this card might be really good. I think this card would be good. Hard to say though. In constructed, in expedition, kind of, because most of the times I think you do have cards that overvalue 4/3s, and sometimes you probably just want the other card effect. And that's also something to note, right? Like sometimes you do just want the other card effects. So maybe you don't want a board full of overgrown snap vines because you have a card that's more useful. I like how it says follower though, because you definitely do not want a champion to be overgrown snap, like to turn into one. Especially the Shadow Isle champs, they're all insane. They're all really strong, right? Yeah, they're all really strong. Okay, and I saw this card in the video, Dead Blue Wanderer. This looks really good. 3 mana, 3/2. When I'm summoned, toss three. So this is so good with the Maokai deck. Like I said, you want a lifesteal, you want to survive, and this guy's tossing three, so it's helping you out. And I'm guessing because he tosses three, he has like the stats that pay for it. Because I think 3 mana, 3/2 lifesteal is something they wouldn't really give on a champion. Like, how do I say this? The lifesteal keyword is usually um, such a high value in the cards. Like there's the 3 mana 2/2 with lifesteal, but then when you're at 10 mana it becomes a 6/6. And then there's Kinku that's like a 4 mana 2/2 that's elusive and lifesteal. But I feel like a majority of like why it's such a it's such a good asset is because of the lifesteal. So the fact that this is 3 mana means this card is valued a lot, and it tosses, so it helps Maokai, so it just gets sustained. I just see it pretty doing really well. I mean, it is early game though. Like if you do play this on turn three, like are you really dying already? I guess this helps a lot against aggro though, so that's important to know. Because aggro would be the one who's giving you problems. You might just lose to aggro anyways if you're playing a toss deck, but this helps. This definitely helps. The 1/4 helps also because a lot of 1 health minions. Oh yeah, it's like they're trying to play against aggro. That's pretty cool. That's really nice. So it makes this deck feel more there's a chance kind of deal. That's pretty nice. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me look at the patch notes. Okay, I think I saw these patch notes in my stream the other day, but we'll see. Card changes. How we look at balance over the course of sets. Approach our final card updates. Okay. They're just talking about how they feel about the cards. Expedition tuning. As you may have noticed by this point, we have planned to pretty actively tweak various expedition values patch over patch based on data we're seeing. All archetypes feel viable. Yeah, there's definitely times where I'm just like, I could just win or could mess around with this. But you still can kind of win with everything, so that's pretty cool already. Yeah, I think you guys are in a good spot too. Okay. Bonus archetypes. Every combination of 1 or 2 regions has its own primary archetype, but we also have the capacity to support additional archetypes. Fluff and Tough and Catalysm. Crimson Guard. Hmm. Half as often as the primary archetypes. Oh, okay. Cohesive rating. Some archetypes are full of generic useful cards, while others, like Shadow and Dust, consist of mostly cards that are most dependent on one another. Cohesive rating is a tuning value that allows us to control how quickly an archetype showing up in wild picks when your deck doesn't include any. Yeah, okay. That's even crazier. That's cool. Yeah, there's so many times where I'm like, why are you offering me this? There's like my deck has no synergy whatsoever. I'm so confused. Wild pick bonus chance. This is another tuning value. Uh-huh. So for an archetype like Shroom and Boom, that's dependent on having plenty of mushroom related cards to end up with synergy deck. Taking a couple packs from it will ensure you'll see most of them through the deck. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I hate wanting to go to Teemo deck and ending up with an Ezreal deck. There's much more to come next patch. Uh-huh. 7th region. That'd be cool. Oh, bring the mode to over 30. When you take tri-region into account, there will be 63 different region combination possible. That's really awesome. That's cool. Oh, let's see. Card updates. Draven? Level up. I've struck twice with the spinning axe to I've struck with 2 total. Oh, I like that change. I thought that's how originally it was. I thought Draven usually it was like, like if I attacked with 2 axes, it would work. But then I read and I realized my English is bad. But this is crazy. One of my things about Draven is like he rarely levels up, and he's really strong when he levels up too. 'Cause you get 2 cards, and like for a discard deck and stuff like that, that's a lot of value, and that's where Draven usually shows. And it's also like if you're not using it for discard, that's still like a +1 buff because you can discard an axe with another axe. So the flexibility is there, with getting 2 axes compared to one. And he has Overwhelm. It's really strong, I think. I like that change. It's so good. Because it's still like if he attacks once, like when you attack once with him, you still have to wait another turn to level him up because when you play him you get only one. And when you attack, that's when you get your second one. So it's not like you could just level him up right away unless you would do his his whirling death, but that was how you would level him up before anyways. So they're not really changing anything. I really like the change. Katarina, level up. I've struck once. Play, create a fleeting blade edge, and hand level up. Yeah, I saw this one on stream. Um, a fleeting blade edge though, and it's only when hmm. And that's only when she's like not leveled up, right? The first time you play her, so you only get one fleeting blade edge, which kind of sucks because I don't know. It's just a blade's edge. Like, why is it fleeting? It's only gonna happen once. Let me keep it at least. I mean, Draven gets to keep his axes and stuff like that. And not only that, but I guess you can argue that Katarina is 3 mana instead of 4 when she isn't leveled up, so you can use that extra mana on the blade's edge. But I still don't like that Katarina goes up a mana. I mean, I understand why, but she just seems still very weak to me. Okay, Yasuo, they're buffing his health. Yeah, um, I talked to my championship tier list why I think 4 health is an insane difference compared to 3 health. So this change will help him a lot for being just to being a regular champion, like at least a regular champion, um, instead of just being kind of like a worthless card. I think it'll help him quite a bit. Still kind of weak though, but I think it'll help him be a minion. Yeah, we saw the Callista buff as well. 3 allies die. That's so good. I mean, it's helping her out. She has a lot of potential already, and just making it more consistent with one less ally is very good. There's a lot of times where you can honestly just kill 3 allies yourself and like force them. So if they try to kill your Kalista, you can respond with killing 3 of your allies. So at least she's leveled up, and you can have the leveled up version for later, which is important if if you've seen her combos and potential. Lauren Duelist, his power is from 3 to 4. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I really did not like this card. I would never want to use him. I just don't like him. He just seems too weak, too weak. But the fact that he's a 4/2 makes his card uh, more worthy to look at, I think. Damn, this card might be really good now. I don't know. It's still 2 health. But I mean, giving an ally challenger is the main part, right? That's the good thing. But the fact that it was only for the round kind of sucked. Now he's a 4/2. He's kind of like, you need to deal with me. Okay, Bannerman. Oh yeah, just grant all the other allies +1/+1 and not give Bannerman 4 health. Like we discussed, 4 health is so important. Bannerman being at 3 health means he can get cleared. Very important. Blood for Blood. Okay, I was discussing the other day how there's some cards you forget they exist in the game. Blood for Blood is definitely one of them. Deal 1 to an allied follower, if it survives, create a copy of it in hand. So the fact they're making it a 2 makes it really nice. I don't, I still, it probably still won't see play. It's hard to say though. But you can keep 2 mana from turn 2, right? And turn 3 you play the 3/3, the Vlad follower. Then when it takes damage you summon, I mean you get another follower and you do blood for blood on it, right? So you get 2 cards. You get that combo. But if they have an answer, this kind of game. Like if they kill your 3/3, I don't know. Okay. Oh, this guy is really strong in Expedition. Yeah, 4 health. 4 health is the wow, that's crazy. 5 mana 5/4 with this effect. That seems really good. Wow, this card might see a lot of play now. I'd see some play, but I think it might see a lot of play now. That's cool. Abel Shuriza, cowards. Okay. Arasan Trapper, health to 3, power to 3. Nice. They're making a 3 mana 3/3. I hate this card because like it's just in Expedition, if you're not doing a Yeti deck, which most of the time you aren't, you don't want this card. I don't want to see it in my picks because I'm losing value. It's a 3 mana 2/2. Now that it's a 3/3, it might be worth looking at. It is a body that it's worth for its mana. There's a lot of cards that are 3 mana 3/3. So, it's worth looking at getting. Uh, The Enraged Yeti still comes out in your deck if you want your other cards instead of the Yeti. That's the problem. But some decks do want to get the Yeti, instead of the other cards at the moment. Because maybe they have a lot of late game. Pretty cool change. Starlight Seer to 3 health. Oh, okay. Let me read this. We want to give Freljord more choice when it comes to early mid game options. Oh, so we got buffs aimed. Yeti's deck buff and ramp. Okay, so yeah, constructed definitely buff these two cards because you rarely see them. Starlight Seer you used to see quite a bit, but not anymore because of Bird like Omen Hawk and stuff. But now that they're buffing it, maybe he'll see even more play. Just a bunch of buffs. Kind of annoying, but it's a cool change. It's for the best, you know. God, I hate Starlight Seer. Impossible to kill. Warding Stones, 3 health to 4. I think it used to be 4 health too. And they changed in the beta to 4 to 3. Ramp is an apart. Yeah. Most big Freljord decks forego ramp completely. Alright, yeah. They're changing the back to ramp. Alright, we'll see how that goes. 4 health is crucial. So if they're gonna do 4 worth of damage to your Withering Stones, I think that's a win. That's probably 2 cards to kill this card. I think that's definitely worth it. Shady characters going from 1 health to 3. I love it, dude. I love how they did this. This is so cool. I hate that, like, I would play this and they would Vile Feast my shady character in Expedition. It was so tragic. That's a really nice change. Um, you'll see even more playing Expedition constructed. I don't know if I could say the same. Probably not. Frenzied Skitter being a 2 health is so good. This card is insane. It is the best. It was the best 3 mana 3/3 card. It has everything. Fearsome, give other allies -1, your spiders +1. Changing the health to 2 is really nice. All the spiders are like 2 health too. So that even makes it even more spidery. So that's really cool. I like the change. It's really needed, in my opinion. Oh man, that's nice. That's a real nice change. Okay, the watch list, Ezreal. Yeah, a lot of people do not like Ezreal. Very annoyed with the kind of character he is. Very upset with them. Yeah, isn't quite hitting must change levels. Yeah. Yeah, Ezreal and Karma are the champs that feel the most like I want to play 2 cards, like they're in their own world. They're playing like a single player game and we're not even participating. Um, they're cool cards, but they definitely are the ones that feel like that. Like Karma, when she's played, I just feel like it's done on turn 10. And there's times where I'm so ahead, and then like they play her turn 10, and I'm like, oh, I was never ahead. I actually never had a chance. You try to kill her, and then 10 buffs come out as well, or like just the damage right now. Yeah, in Clarity, we saw this. Got rid of Barrier. Yeah, they got rid of Barrier. Yeah, yeah, so I mean, it still gets Barrier. It just does a double Barrier. The only interaction where this matters is Shen when he levels up, or the 1 mana 1/2. It doesn't get double buffed. Last Breath create a random elite. Okay. Yeah, it's just Clarity, right? Okay, yeah. Last Breath the next time. Yep, 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 yep. Crimson Guard is new bonus archetype that pairs self-damaging effects and bonus for surviving damage for Noxus. Did you know that protecting Crimson Curator with the barrier in combat counts as surviving damage? I did not know that actually. Okay, cool. They changed. That is crazy. They removed the Tane from Demacia Steel. Demacian Steel is probably like the best expedition type deck you can make right now, anyways. Discipline, getting rid of Will of Ionia. That's another good one. Nox and Might added Shunpo. I could go both ways. I think it's more negative though. Remove Mushroom Cloud. Yes. Please get rid of Mushroom Cloud in every choice. I do not want a worthless card. Scrap Dash Assembly. Yes. Get rid of that card. Tragic that they got rid of Assembly Bot, but still. They added Get Excited. That's insane. Amateur Aeronaut, dude, he's in so many decks in Expedition. If you go against if you go against a Piltover, you're expected to see that one. Spellbound, added Dawn Speakers, Tragic. Cithria was there. I remember that. She was pretty good in that package. Now that she's gone, kind of tragic. Retribution. Oh, they removed Vengeance. No, you could like get so many Vengeances. It was so funny. You would have like a bunch of minions, like tiny minions that are like sticky, and then you're just like, oh, by the way, Vengeance. That sucks. It doesn't even have Ruination in that package either, so that's pretty bad. But they are sticky minions to be fair. Can't have both. Battle Scars removed the Battle Fury. That sucks. Enlightenment added Battle Fury. Oh, it's back. Oh, it's even better for Enlightenment because that's the goal. Get to that mana. Remove Trapper, Tall Tales, and Ancient Yeti. Rip. Rip the Yeti days. Okay, Colonial Program added the Yetis though. Ooh, okay, that's cool. They got rid of Iceborne Legacy. Is Iceborne Legacy even a card at this point? Like, you're getting rid of it in Colonial Program? You can argue that's the only time you would want it. Maybe they'll just get rid of. Well, no. They got rid of Pack Mentality too. You would want Pack Mentality as well as a finisher. Like not too many, right? Just one, if anything. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Everything else seems alright. Uh, alright. Well, that looks like that is the patch notes. Alright, man. There's a lot of cool changes going on in new cards too. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for me. Let me know if you guys liked the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed the content, and let me know what you think about the current patch. See you guys.